Alright, what is going on, guys? SpitefulHopes back again, coming into the video brought to you by my second channel, link in the description. Anyways, going into it, Senkaimon selection. Now, when I first looked at this banner, I was like, ugh, this sucks. However, now that I've looked at all the characters and realized they actually have some good characters in here. You have Shusuke, Gin, Aizen, and all those characters are in the premium pool, so be very careful. But that also means that we have 5 seasonal units in here, 2 of which are actually pretty damn good, and then 3 of which are kind of there. Alright, let's just get right into it. First and foremost, let's just go right into... Actually, you know what? Let me refresh these pages so that way they're in order, because I was looking into making sure that I got my information right. So first and foremost, Shusuke. 773 attack, bruiser of 20%, with flurry and poise, burn on all of his attacks except for his normal attack damage string, which I never like it when a NAD character doesn't have the status ailment on their NAD string. I don't know if does that bother you? It bothers me. He has a debilitator of 2 seconds as well as a team/party boost. So mind attribute Soul Reaper normal attack damage plus 20%. Very, very good. However, I don't think that how do I want to put it? There's not really many times that you will actually have multiple mind attribute Soul Reaper normal attack damage units in a team. The only mind NAD units that I could really think about are White Zangetsu, Full Hollow Ichigo, and Sajin along with the Shusuke. And these are 4 units that are almost never together when it comes to bonus and epic raids. You're not going to want to bring them into co-op because usually if you're doing co-op, you're doing IZ and then you have Kisuke. Which I guess you could boost the Kisuke, but I'm pretty sure that I'd rather just run 4 Kisukes. So, I mean, it is unfortunate because he is a NAD unit, and it looks like he was made for PvP since he does have a Captain Killer of all things. But he's a Soul Reaper Captain himself, and with all these enemies having Soul Reaper Captain Killer or something like that, it's just... no. I'm sorry, Shusuke. There's just not really a place for you except for, I guess, Senkaimon. I wish that he was a Frenzy unit. I wish he had Frenzy or something. I feel like if he was made to be an SP based unit, you know, give him high SP, give him Frenzy, I think he would actually be pretty good. Because his kit isn't bad. Going into his kit, he has a lunge for a strong attack, 800 circle AoE in front, and then 1000 radius third strong attack. He'd be a pretty damn good boost the mind Soul Reaper strong attack damage, and he would have been amazing. But they made him NAD. Next on the list, Ginzuru, probably the best character in this entire banner. Strong attack recharge minus 12% with a Soul Reaper and Hollow Killer. He is the first dual tag team, dual redux character. I don't even know how to really call him. Now he has poison on all of his attacks. When you switch to Ginzuru, you get Lacerate on the NAD string. Berserker 20%, Frenzy. He does have Guard Break, which is good. Debilitator plus 2 seconds. Sprinter plus 1, and for the NAD abilities, he has Long Reach plus 20% and Bruiser plus 20%. If they removed those 2 and just gave him Havoc 20%, I think he'd probably be the best strong tech unit in the game. I feel like there wouldn't really be too much of a contest for that. Devastation plus 40%, kind of standard. Almost 800 Spiritual Pressure. The strange thing is that he is a no affiliation unit, and he does have Soul Reaper Hollow Killer, which is really good. Now his kit is actually pretty standard. Lunge for a strong attack, 800 circle AoE, 1000 full screen third strong attack. Sound familiar? Because it's literally the same kit as Shusuke, except he's an SP based character. It literally has poison instead of burn. Yeah, if Shusuke was just an SP based unit, I think he would be fine. One thing to note about this, I should probably mention it, is that when you are playing as Gin or Ginzuru, the alternate, whether it be Gin or Ginzuru, will actually be using his normal attack damage string on the side of you, which is pretty cool. And he also takes aggro, but doesn't take damage. So that's definitely very important, because being able to just take off suppress damage is just for existing pretty cool. All right, next on the list, Machine Society Ginzuru. Damage reduction link, Bruiser 30%, Flurry, Team Healer, and then Berserker 40%, Debilitator plus 5 seconds with paralysis on all of his attacks except for his second, and Sprinter plus 1. I think that this character is actually pretty good. His main issue is that since he wasn't given Guard Break, his NAD string will just either push the enemy back, or you try to use your first strong attack and then you push the enemy back even further, which he doesn't have the craziest range on his normal attack damage string, so it kind of hurts him. Second strong attack, very little AoE, and it counts as a melee attack, so you can't use that to guard break the enemy, which I think is important. And then 675 to 1000, this is the same strong attack as Tag Team Shuhei, Spirit Society Rukia, and 5th Anniversary Byakuya. Not a bad third strong attack for a NAD character, but I feel like that first strong attack just hurts him a little too much. Not, like I said, not a bad character. If you're doing like a boss stage, I think he'll be fine, because he is a hollow killer, so you're probably not going to take him into too many boss stages. I mean, we have plenty of hollow enemies now, but it is what it is. Next on the list, I actually like this character a lot. Beam first strong attack, 975 AoE, like range AoE in front of you, which is really, really good. And then his second strong attack is the same one as Bankai Shuhei, which is not necessarily a bad strong attack. I feel like it slows the runs down a little bit. However, if you're playing something like extreme co-op or something, the thing that I like about this character when it comes down to that is his second strong attack will actually give him large invincibility frames. So should you be in a position where you're about to get one-shot by a one-hit kill mechanic, you can use that to save your own life. So I mean, I'll give credit where credit's due. Berserker 20%, Frenzy, he does have guard break, Debilitator plus 5 seconds, weaken on all of his attacks, Devastation 40%, and Sprinter plus 1. He has a Bruiser at 20%, but kind of a throwaway ability, and he does have an Arankar killer. Definitely a good killer, definitely a good character. Like the Beam first strong attack, you can never really go wrong with that, and then the full, almost full screen third strong attack that takes place in front of you is, in my opinion, amazing. If he had Havoc 20%, he'd be a god. And I say that a lot because like Havoc 20% really does make a difference in characters. I feel like a perfect example of a perfect character ended up being like Mind Koga, which he doesn't hit as hard as some of these characters with Berserker, the 20-40% nowadays. However, he still hits like a truck with his SP level 10, and then he does have Havoc 20% with some of the best range in the game. Next on the list, Aizen, and Aizen really like falls short. He's put a lot into the filler pool. He's the weakest of the round 1 fierce battle characters. He has a transformation mechanic on his ultimate which resets his cooldowns, which is pretty cool. Berserker 40%, Devastation 60%, Freeze immunity, Poison immunity, Frenzy, and he was giving guard break. But I feel like the immunities honestly hold him back because he has a lot of problems with his kit. First and foremost, his first strong attack is the pushback attack. With guard break, you won't be dealing as much damage. Second strong attack is only 575 radius, and you only get a barrier. So he's only going to really be used for support when it comes down to it. Using the 575 is better than the 525 one, but 575 can definitely be very detrimental considering that it is a 40-second cooldown. And even though you can use your special to transform, if you're hosting, you usually don't want to use your special until the final boss stage, so that way you can try to get more bang for your buck with your ultimate. Third strong attack is a standard full screen, which is good. He does get 25% stronger when he transforms, which is really, really, really good. But that is only going to last for 30 seconds, where he'll transform back and refresh all his cooldowns again. So honestly, if you're playing with this character, using your special in the middle of a map or right after you use all your strong attacks might not be a bad idea. Okay. Next on the list, no, she's trash. Okay, next on the list, I'm getting Isane and Nanao confused for some reason. Nanao, I don't know why they gave her a heal. I don't get it. Anyways, she was given an Arankar killer. Her kit is actually not too shabby. The first strong attack kind of sucks, but she is a team healer. And then a full screen third strong attack, and then she has weaken on all of her attacks, so at the very least you can cause weaken to the boss. The first strong attack is definitely going to hold her back. She does have Berserker 20%, Debilitator plus 5 seconds, Frenzy, Medic. One thing that I do like about her first strong attack here, since it is a pushback, it has the opportunity of causing weaken, which could be useful in stuff like epic raids, should that epic raid ever come back. But aside from that, I don't really see her being very useful in many places, just because at the moment we don't really need a healer. And another thing is, like, since this is a shave first strong attack, she is a healer, which means that the second strong attack is a melee attack, like range melee. It's a melee attack, so you can't even guard break with your second. You have to rely on your third and your first, which is definitely going to hold this character back in certain content. If you need a healer though, I think she's alright, and I think I'm not gonna lie, I might even be being a little bit biased just because it's no. Alright, so Heart, Manga Aizen. Oh wait, never mind. This guy's a little bit better than Manga Aizen. That's right. Berserker plus 20%, Frenzy, Sprinter plus 1, Debilitator plus 5 seconds, weaken on all of his attacks, a Rankar killer, and then on top of that, he has the Garbage Range Collision for a strong attack, Crawling Vortex, which I personally don't like, and then third strong attack is going to be a standard full screen third strong attack. Crawling Vortexes aren't necessarily the worst things, but when you're pairing a Crawling Vortex with a Shave style first strong attack, yo, it's a no from me, Chief, bro. Like, at least he was given a full screen third, unlike Manga Aizen, where you have to like charge it for 24 seconds before you get that. But yeah, I mean, overall, this banner is not bad for a new player. I'd recommend tossing in a multi if you're missing like more than half of them. If you're a veteran player and you have like half of them or more than half of them, I'd say this is an easy skip. Shusuke and Ginzuru you can get from premium tickets, as well as Fierce Battle Aizen. You'll probably get them naturally just from playing the game. So just be very careful about summoning on this. As you see here, banner sweep for me to get one copy of this Machine Society Izuru ended up taking 16,300 orbs, bro. One thing to note though is that there are only 8 characters in the selection, which means that the rates are significantly higher than a normal banner. But I'm gonna leave it at that. You know, guys, grind on, catch up, hit me up, stay blessed, like, comment, and subscribe if you're new. I'm gonna save the Guild Quest selection video for the next video because I think that this one's actually pretty I think it's pretty good, but we'll see what's up. And I don't want this video in particular to be too long. Anyways, like, comment, and subscribe if you're new. Hit that notification bell. If you want to subscribe to my second channel, I'll be posting a lot of Genshin Impact content there. And I guess I will leave it at that. Stay blessed. I'll see you on the next one. Peace!